Hello, America. I'm Eric Erickson. These are the 4 things you need to know this afternoon, November 6th. There will be show notes tomorrow, but no video and audio because I will be traveling. Assuming, related to our first story, I can get out of town. 40 airports must reduce flight capacity by 10%, with 4% per day starting tomorrow. It'll be 4% cuts on Friday, 4% cuts on Saturday, and 2% cuts on Sunday to make it happen. The 40 airports are the biggest airports in the country, and then some regional airports that get a lot of cargo and private aviation traffic, like Ontario International Airport outside of Los Angeles. It's not actually a big commercial aviation airport, but it's got a lot of cargo and a lot of private jets. And Teterboro in New York is the same thing. A lot of private jets going out of that airport. In fact, the New York area, probably the hardest hit. Teterboro, New York, LaGuardia, JFK, Newark, all causing reduced flights. They are already having massive delays there because of lack of air traffic controllers. The Los Angeles area and San Francisco as well. Atlanta, Georgia, the world's busiest airport, told to reduce flight capacity by 10%. Chicago, Seattle, Tacoma, Honolulu, lots of airports in Florida, all the major airports in Texas as well, and Houston and Dallas, told to cut flights. Why? Air traffic controllers are not showing up for work. They're calling in sick and then going to work Uber and other jobs to make money for their families because they're not getting paid. And the FAA and the Secretary of Transportation, Sean Duffy, they've done what they can to help, but there's only so much they can do. So flight reductions till the Democrats say they reopen the government. And by the way, you should know this afternoon, Senate Democrats had a meeting and they've come out united against opening the government. Ford is considering scrapping its electric F-150. It was largely bullied into doing this by environmentalist shareholders and the Biden administration. It developed the F-150, and they considered it essentially a smartphone that could not only power your house, but get you from where you wanted to go, till Ford's CEO decided to drive one from San Francisco to Las Vegas and realized how few charging options there were along the way and the difficulties you run into and the impracticality of electric vehicles on road trips like that. The F-150 has been a money loser, both in terms of design and development and in terms of sales. Very few people actually want an electric F-150. So now no one may get one because it looks like they're going to cancel the whole project. Senate Republican allies have gone to President Trump and privately told him, shut up. That's right. Senate Republicans who are fans and allies of Donald Trump, they've gone to the White House and told him, stop talking about the filibuster, please. There aren't the votes to get rid of it on the Democratic side or the Republican side. It's not going to happen. Senate Republicans, very upset. They say President Trump, by targeting them with the filibuster, gave Democrats an excuse to keep the government shut down. Republicans thought they were going to get a deal with the Democrats until the president turned on his own side and attacked them over the filibuster, and that gave Democrats an excuse to sit back and watch the carnage. Now Democrats doubling down, saying they're not going to reopen the government, that the Republicans should, well, get rid of the filibuster, just like Donald Trump said. So Senate Republican allies of the president say this isn't helpful, it's not going to happen, turn your ire towards the Democrats, please. Lastly, this morning at the White House, the president and Robert Kennedy announced some money savings for Medicare and Medicaid patients who want to be able to buy the weight loss injectables like Ozempic and Wegovy. They'll be able to get prices from over $1,000 down to about $149 a month. Those injectables actually do have a lot of side benefits in addition to the weight loss, helping with heart disease and other problems. So you actually may be able to help patients on Medicare and Medicaid with other health problems just by helping them lose weight more easily with the injectables. It's not a bad deal. Of course, the pharmaceutical company stock didn't go along with it very well on Wall Street today, but that's okay. They're making enough money in other areas. I'm Eric Erickson. These are the 4 things you need to know this afternoon. Thanks for being with me. Please stay informed, stay engaged, and please, above all else, keep the faith.